feel? How did it go? Come on up. You're with me. How did it feel? How did it go? Yeah, it felt real good. You said president of Harvard.
President of Carver.
Oh, Carver. I heard Harvard. Raise your hand if you heard Harvard. Isn't that interesting? So Carver High School, right?
Yeah.
I get it. And this makes a lot more sense. Can you describe who this person is? Like a little bit about her?
Teenage girl.
Teenage girl. Excellent. You got that covered. Check.
That goes to Carver.
Great. And describe a little bit more about, like, what kind of, if you had a stereotype, what stereotype would you fit into? Is she a preppy? Is she one of those goths? Is she a jock? Is she a theater person? Is she band, marching band person? Who is she?
I feel like she'd be just like kind of a laid back kid that goes to school.
Okay, laid back, but she is a kid that goes to school, so she's not a dropout, she's not a burnout. She's just kind of pissed off.
Yeah.
Yeah? She's kind of disenfranchised with the whole idea of voting. Is that accurate?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you stand up there and you're a normal person, and that's not going to sell, pissed off. She has this line, who cares? I mean, who cares? Can you say that line as if you're pissed off?
Who cares?
Now hold. That wasn't pissed off, and that's what you gave me when we did the thing. But you have a line that says, who cares, right? And you just told me she's one of those kids that really doesn't care. She's burned out. She's going to school, but she just is totally disenfranchised.
Yeah.
So what's a vocal overflow? Do you know what that is? It's a sound that people make that isn't written down. Like, ah, or ah. Those are all not things that are written down. Does that make sense? Now, I know she's reading the script, but when she says, who cares, she's probably going to have a vocal overflow next to it, behind it, or in front of it. Does that make sense? And then she's going to say, who cares, with so much like pissed off energy that you're going to resonate with the kids in the back who aren't paying attention because they don't care. Does that make sense? Try it. Try it. Vocal overflow with the line, who cares?
I can't do it.
Ah, the only thing you say you can't. I'll help. Stand up here. What's your line before? Whenever I'm stuck.
That's the first line.
Oh, great. So it starts off with who cares. Love it. So the principal just handed you a mic, right? You have to take the mic and go, thank you.
Thanks. Thank you.
But you don't really like it. You don't like that. So he's just like, creeper. Right. I'm like, I almost want you to swear at the audience. Like, wouldn't that be the best way to like get back at the principal? Just drop an F-bomb. Just be like, but she doesn't. But she's about to drop an F-bomb. She's about to like blow up the whole assembly. How's she gonna do it? She's gonna say, this sucks. Who cares? But she's gotta do it to like wake the people up. Because they've been listening to this principal talk and he's super boring. So if you decide to talk like a principal, you're not really showing us that you care. You gotta like blow it up. So what's your first line?
Who cares?
Make it big. 3, 2, 1, go.
Who cares?
So much better. So much better. So now, one thing you noticed that when you did that, you did this with your body. Right? Can you make that even bigger? The movement. I love the line. You can keep the line, or you can make it bigger, I don't care. But the body is what I'm looking at. Does it make sense? 3, 2, 1, action.
Who cares?
Better, about the same. So if you're
What
gonna,
do you want me to do?
well, I mean, who gives a damn? What's your next line?
About this. Who cares about this stupid assembly?
Who cares about this stupid assembly? Huh? Huh? Right? Rather than like, who cares about the stupid assembly? I don't care about the stupid assembly. If you like me, President, that's a robot, right? So you got to keep it real. What's your next line after stupid assembly?
We all know it doesn't matter who gets like.
We all know. How are you going to say we all know in a way that gets us to pay attention?
Yell it?
We just did yell. You could do it again, but we're running low on yells then. You can do it. You can try it. So, first line, 3, 2, 1, go.
Who cares about this stupid assembly?
Good, keep going.
We all know it doesn't really matter who gets elected president of Carver.
Good, you didn't yell. You didn't yell. You decided to go, we all know. You decided to kind of put a little attitude on it.
Yeah.
And that was a better choice, wasn't it? So it's interesting, your choice was, we all know. This doesn't matter. But when you say Carver, you really have to enunciate Carver. I knew you were saying Carver, but this time I still heard Harvard. Because you're like this close to me. So Carver, I need to hear a k sound rather than Carver, which there's no k sound. Get it? Hear it? So say Carver.
Carver.
Good. Better. Raise your hand if you agree that she's pronounced it a little better there. It's just you have to hit it. You have to like Carver and throw it off. Keep the same energy. Don't lose the story. Okay, what's the next line after? This doesn't matter.
Do we really think it's gonna change anything around here?
Good, I'll stop you. So that's your line. Do we really think it's going to change anything around here? Are you asking the audience a question? How would that affect your beats? Slow them down, right? You're going to throw some beats in there.
Yeah.
Because right now, and if you watch this again, I think you'll find, do we really care? And you move on. Do we really care? Let's move on. I think you should slow down. Do we really care? I mean, who gets elected here? Really? I mean, they're just going to put it on their transcript. So you're talking to them, but you're kind of asking them questions, and you're allowing them to think. Those pauses are important. Does that make sense? So we talked about getting your body involved. We talked about getting your words involved. We talked about enunciating Carver. We talked about working on the crowd interaction. That's what I want to see different in the future for you. Does that sound fair?
Yep.
Next class is Friday.
Yep.
See you then. Cool. You're doing your final then, and we'll be done. Then after she does her final, we will then go to our next unit, which is great.
Hopefully.